DJ Moore, you keep him as your receiver one. Him and Justin Fields had great connection this season. So build on that. And, I think the move they have to make to start off free agency, re-signing free agents and stuff, I think Darnell Mooney, bringing him back makes sense to me. Justin Fields and him are best friends. They have a good connection, good relationship. And Darnell Mooney this year, he had a down year, but I think that was a big part of that was Luke Getsy not using him correctly. He had him blocking defensive ends. He had him, catching screen passes, getting tackled for 7 yards in the backfield, behind the line of scrimmage. So, how he was using him didn't really make sense. Matt Nagy, when he used Darnell Mooney, he was 1,000-yard receiver in the slot. So I think him as our third best receiver in the slot, more, than, being your second best receiver on the opposite side of DJ Moore. I think that's a more effective spot for him. And I think Waldron, this offensive staff, could correctly use him to a level Getsy did not. The next one I have, the next move the Bears need to make, sign Curtis Samuel. You already brought in DJ Moore's old coach in Maryland. Help get more guys in the building that DJ Moore, one of your superstars, one of your best players on the team, loves. So Curtis Samuel, him and DJ Moore in Carolina, they had a great handshake before they would come out of the tunnel. They already have a good relationship, and he's an Ohio State guy too. Justin Fields, Ohio State connection. They didn't play together, but that is just bringing a guy in that will help, improve team chemistry, help maintain the team chemistry they already have on this team. I think Curtis Samuel is a no-brainer. And this is a guy that you could get at an affordable price. Curtis Samuel, too, he's 600 yards receiving last season and 600 yards receiving the year before. This is a gadget guy. Well, he's a little more than just a gadget guy, but he's exactly what you want a Velus Jones to be. A guy, you get the ball in his hands, he's dangerous. So, every year you see him put up some, rushing yards, some receiving yards. In Carolina, he was a beast with Cam Newton, how they used him. So I think Waldron, he could use him effectively as well. And this would be like your Swiss Army knife kind of guy that can do a lot of things dangerously. The next piece I think the Bears should bring in, if you don't, take Caleb Williams at one and you're keeping Justin Fields, you got to take Marvin Harrison at receiver. I think him, or you could probably take a Dunze. I wouldn't mind that. But Marvin Harrison, he's got to be your guy, the number one prospect on the board. If you were sticking with Justin Fields, he's another Ohio State guy. He has given Justin Fields his flowers, on Instagram and the comments. They seem to have a good relationship as well. And he grew up with DJ Moore. They ran track together. They've been friends. So it just makes sense to add another guy in this receiver, position group that are all well connected already. So, and what he is as a player, he's probably the best prospect in this draft, the best receiver prospect we've seen in a while. He's going to be a sure 1,000-yard receiver right out the gates. Him and DJ Moore, they'll complement each other so well. They do so many great things differently. It would be disgusting, this offense, having those kind of guys. Marvin Harrison Jr., he had better numbers this season with Kyle McCord as his quarterback instead of, CJ Stroud the year before. So that just speaks volume. Bad quarterback play, and he still has productive season. So I think Marvin Harrison, Darnell Mooney, Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, that would be an elite receiver group. And that would, Justin Fields would be a 4,000-yard passer with those guys and Cole Kmet. And then, tight end position, if you want to get real freaky, bring in Noah Fant. Bring him in there. Maybe Colby Parkinson too. Who knows? But that would be really dangerous, and that's what I would do if I'm retaining Justin Fields. I think this will be the best division in football.